What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming at you live and direct, and welcome back to the channel. I had to come on real fast, man, because guess what? The process is over. The process is over. Man, it was sad to see Joel Embiid go out like this. And for all of us who remember when Joel Embiid got drafted, he was injured, and they told us to trust the process. Guys, I'm out of trust. I'm out of patience. I'm out of faith. At the end of the day, the only thing Philadelphia has is Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid needs to go. And I'm going to give y'all the craziest trade. The first thing I would do if I was Philly is I would go right to Toronto and give everything they want for Scotty Barnes. Get Scotty Barnes and Tyrese Maxey to just run up and down the floor and fill it out around them. Now, a lot of people going to think I'm crazy when they hear me say this, but Joel Embiid, courageous, admirable, honorable what he's tried to do. But guys, when these injuries start happening to a big man like this, that knee going to bother him into next season as well. He's going to have to take off some time to rest that knee for next season when the season starts, just so that he doesn't have the same problem every playoff. Look, man, MVP candidate, you know, class personified, doesn't get into trouble, great guy on Twitter, gives you entertainment on Twitter. But at the end of the day, guys, Philly told us that there was going to be a championship, and it's not there. And the first thing Joel Embiid needs to do is make sure that he don't ever go where Tobias Harris goes. Tobias Harris is the biggest ripoff in the NBA. And I remember, guys, when he used to play for Orlando, and that's what started it all. When he came to Orlando, what Paolo Banchero is right now for Orlando is what they expected Tobias Harris to be. Tobias Harris has gotten a lot of money from teams thinking he was going to be what Paolo Banchero actually is. But Tobias Harris is really what wiped out the process. We ain't going to talk about Ben Simmons and all that, because Ben Simmons is gone. They had James Harden. They had Doc Rivers as the coach. At the end of the day, guys, once again, Doc Rivers coming up. But you got Nick Nurse. You got Tyrese Maxey. Blow the rest of it up. Get rid of everything else and start over, and let's do a real process, because Joel Embiid is not going to be able to carry the load like that. Great player, but those injuries he's kicked in. It's RIP for the process. And I think the Philadelphia 76ers organization understands that, guys. This thing is crazy. They should not have they should not have lost to the Knicks in this series. Jalen Brunson is a one-man band. They should have locked Jalen Brunson down, and Tyrese Maxey and Embiid, even with Embiid being injured, should have been able to overcome this team. They only lost by a three-pointer last night that Josh Hart made. You know, if you would have played better, it wouldn't have even come to that. But the process is done, guys. I think Joel Embiid knows it too, man. Hope the guy gets better. I hate that he's going through the Bell palsy diagnosis. I hate that he re-aggravated that knee. He pushed through it. But honor don't win. Being honorable, pushing through and all that don't win championships. They didn't tell us to trust the process so we could feel good about ourselves. They said trust the process because it was going to produce a championship. And it ain't going to happen with this crew. The only asset that Philly has right now is Tyrese Maxey. And you got to build around that. Jimmy Butler said something a couple years ago. Tobias Harris, for me, they actually chose Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, and that's why the process didn't work. But now, Joel Embiid got to get out of there. Philly can't keep him and actually expect people to believe something's going to be different. Y'all get down in the comments, man. Let me know what you think. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, and until next time, we gonna holler.